Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy Molly, and we're talking about this crypto bag today. We're talking about hacking again. It's been so much news going on with hacking lately. It's been so hard to keep up. I really wish I could have had more videos, consistent videos, but I'm gonna do my best, guys. Unfortunately, I do work, so I try to get you guys videos when I can. But today, I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about Hacken, the Hacken Foundation, and one of the first projects that they're introducing. How you can potentially get your hands on this project. You don't have too long, so if you're seeing this video as soon as I drop it, you probably only have a few days, but you won't have long to be able to participate in this opportunity, and this opportunity will not come around again. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you stick around throughout the entire video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like this content and you find it helpful. Do all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and just kind of hop right into it. Hacking, they have been performing fantastic lately, as you guys can see on the screen, top left corner here. Looks like we're up over 1,200%. That's going to be from the low, all-time low up until now. And currently right now, Hacking is trading for about 14 cents. We've broken the 10-cent threshold. We've held that pretty firmly, and now we're trying to move our way up progressively. I do, as far as my target-wise, what I see in the short term here, probably like a 20-cent token, 20 to 25-cent token here pretty soon. If we get the right attention, the right coverage, the right marketing, we can very well soon be on our way to 50 cents. And I'm talking about in the short term here. Ultimate long-term goal, or at least sometime this year, I expect Hacking 100% to at least hit $1. There are talks of the token going maybe $2, $3. Who knows? Of course, this is all speculation. But we do know that this token has a great future. So as of right now, yeah, it's already kind of dead about a 13, 14x. If you guys have been watching my videos, or at least my last couple of videos that I posted, you would know that, I've been in Hacking since it was down at 1 cent. So, I'm super happy right now. The community's super happy. All the bag holders, all the high rollers, we're doing well. But let's go ahead and get into some news, guys. So what I really want to talk to you guys about today, number one thing I just want to address, just because there still seems to be confusion about staking and the new membership. So the new membership model, we're about 2 weeks away. So at the end of the month, February 28th, you can expect a new membership model from Hacking. This new membership model is going to be offering APY, so you're going to be able to receive a yield for staking your coins. This yield is only going to be offered to associate and partner levels. So if you're staking $1,000 or $10,000, you're going to be eligible to receive this APY. And then the staking is broken down two ways. So you can either stake for 6 months, or you can stake for 1 year. Okay. If you stake for 6 months and you do the associate level, which is $1,000, you will receive a 5% APY. And if you lock those tokens in for 1 year, you'll receive a 7% APY. Now, if you're a partner level and you stake $10,000 for 6 months, you're going to receive the 7% APY. And if you stake those tokens for 1 year, you're going to receive the 9% APY. Now, one thing I want to just mention real quick is that be smart about locking up your tokens. If you're going to be the type of person that you're going to see yourself selling, or wanting to wish you hadn't locked all your tokens up because of a big price surge, well, one thing to know is that you are going to be able to unlock your tokens early. So they are now going to allow you to unlock your tokens early, but it's going to be at a penalty. So let's go ahead and look at the penalties. If you're an associate and you unstake your tokens early, you got to pay a 20% penalty. And if you're a partner, you have to pay a 10% penalty. So depending on how many tokens you have, that 20 or 10%, I mean, that can be a nice chunk of change. And ultimately, if you do terminate the staking early, those tokens that you do pay for the penalty, those will get burned. So it's actually going to help the community out more. But that's just my take on it. So make sure you do your due diligence before you lock your tokens in, and just kind of be thoughtful about that process. But I just wanted to kind of address the staking with the new membership. Again, this is going to be effective February 28th. The next thing I want to talk about, and the most important thing I want to talk about right now, is the Hacken Foundation has its first partner. The Hacken Foundation, to make it simple, is basically you can think of a cybersecurity marketplace um, who is going to onboard new cybersecurity companies looking to get into crypto. And then when companies need cybersecurity services, they have one place where they can refer to that has all cybersecurity services available, and then that company can make an informed decision on who they would like to get their services from. But that umbrella is going to be all under Hacking. So that's the Hacking Foundation, and the first partner in the Hacking Foundation is going to be the Hapi Oracle. So the Hapi Oracle is basically an application programming interface, or it's just an API. And this Oracle is basically going to use data in order to feed exchanges information on if hackers are trying to maliciously maneuver funds around from different exchanges, whether it's centralized or decentralized. As long as that exchange is running the Hapi Oracle, they'll be able to pick up right away whether this wallet or those funds that's being transferred had been involved in some type of malicious act, whether it was a hack or something like that. So this is super needed in DeFi, especially DeFi right now, with all of the millions of dollars that's lost every single year due to hacks. Not only is this going to be used for DeFi, but it's also going to be used for centralized exchanges. So a lot of people use centralized exchanges as a gateway for fiat, and then they may use a decentralized exchange to maybe pick up their favorite coins. So going forward in the future, people are definitely going to use a combination, in my opinion, of both centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. Also, there's some decentralized exchanges, of course, obviously, that allow you to use fiat. But a lot of the larger centralized exchanges, such as Coinbase, for example, you're going to have more liquidity there. So you might tend to see people using both exchanges. But regardless of what they're using, these exchanges eventually will be using this Happy Oracle in order to receive data on those malicious addresses that's going to be used to try to wash funds through their exchange or whatnot. They'll be able to stop those transactions right away. So a lot of people are confused about this Happy um, token. So I guess two things I want to say is that it is a token. It's not necessarily a gas. You can think of it as a gas because in order to obviously um, feed the data, you have to have the Happy token, which is going to be used. But it is not a gas in terms of high. So you have, for example, VChain, it generates VTHO, which VTHO is just a gas. It's nothing more than a gas. It's used to initiate smart contracts and nothing more than that. But Happy is going to be an actual token. It is an actual product with an actual use case. So if you're thinking that it's just a gas and that you don't want to get the token just because it's a gas, well, that is not the case with this token. Okay, guys. So on the screen, here's just an example. You can see the centralized exchange, the data provided for that centralized exchange. We have the Happy smart contract and the Happy module. And also we see a DEX as well. It'll be governed by the Happy DAO. And this is just a basic concept of how that will work. Um, so here's some key points about the Happy Oracle. So it will be built for most popular blockchains, so Ethereum, VChain, and Polkadot, or etc. So that just lets you know that it's not their goal here is to use this Oracle across all blockchains, across all exchanges. So that alone should just give you a general idea of how far this project is trying to reach and the potential of where this project can go in the future. All DeFi projects will substantially increase their security if they add the Happy module. Happy Happy is to become a security standard for decentralized exchanges, lending protocols, derivative protocols, and other DeFi classes. The data provider is voted via a DAO. The cost of reputational loss to a data provider is significantly higher than the potential damage caused by false data. Their data will be on-chain, publicly available. Requests to change or add additional data will have a fee. And again, that fee of course, it's going to be Happy. It's going to be that token. So that's where people start to think of it as a gas, but you just have to remember that this is a product. So again, this is the first project that's joining the Hacken Foundation. So I'm super excited. I know a lot of community members are super excited. They can't wait to get their hands on this token. And the initial sale is going to be reserved to members of the community. So let's talk about that a little bit for a second. Um, let's talk about the tokenomics for a second. Sorry. So the Happy token, it does have some tokenomics. Um, let's see here. We're gonna just scroll down a little bit. And again, you can. I'm not gonna go through the whole page. I'll leave the links in the description below. But I'm gonna show you guys um, the plan here. So there's a total supply of 1 million tokens. That's all there ever will be. 1 million tokens. So the scarcity of the tokens right there should automatically let you know that this is going to be a gem. Okay. So total supply of 1 million tokens. How is this token going to be distributed? So there's going to be 3 rounds of sales. The first round is called the high round. So their most exclusive and valuable round is reserved and held specifically for the hacking community using high tokens. The price for the community is $5 per token. 240,000 Happy tokens will be sold. The initial unlocking will represent 10% of the purchase amount and 10% monthly. All right. So just to break that down, what they're saying is 240,000 Happy tokens automatically is going to be reserved for the hacking community at $5 a pop. So that is with a 50% discount, which means by the time the token does launch and it's available full scale, the price is going to either be $10, which is double standard price, or higher. So joining the high round is simple. You send your high, which is VIP 180 VeChain tokens, to your address, from your address to the address that we will be specified in the sale detail. So basically, you need to have your tokens inside of your VeChain official wallet or inside of the Hacken AI mobile wallet. And then once the pre-sale is released, they're gonna have a wallet address where community members will send their high tokens to, and in return, you're gonna have a ETH address that you're gonna create. Where you're gonna where they're gonna send your Happy tokens to, because the Happy token, so you know, is a ERC20 token. Most people don't. If you don't know that, now you know. You're gonna create an address on the ETH network, and then that's where your Happy tokens will be sent. 50% of all high tokens collected on the sale will be burned immediately. Okay, so if you don't participate in this pre-sale, that's okay, because guess what? You're getting a benefit still, because those tokens are going to be burned immediately, which should positively affect the community. So don't fear if you're not able to get in on the pre-sale there. The maximum amount per one VeChain address is 500,000 high. Okay, so each member cannot contribute more than 500,000 high, which is about $50,000, maybe a little bit more than $50,000 right now at this time, but that is going to be the max that each person can contribute. Now, if you don't have enough high tokens, or maybe you don't want to risk any of your high tokens being burned, you want to keep your big bag, do whatever you want to do, maybe you could just buy the Happy tokens directly during the private round. Of course, if you meet their strategic partner requirements, whatever that might be. But during the private round, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So $7.50, 180,000 Happy tokens will be sold. And the minimum lot amount is 50K. So you will have to at least contribute 50K to even be in the private round, or a max of 100K. So they will allow 100K in the private round. And then the public round is held in ETH as well. For this round, the price is going to be $10, and 60,000 Happy tokens will be sold. The initial unlocking will be 20% of the purchase amount and 12% monthly. So one thing I just want to mention is that if you participate in any of these, you're not getting all of your tokens right away. The most important thing to make sure you realize is that If you're participating in the first round, there's going to be 10%. You're going to receive 10% of the total amount immediately, and then you'll receive 10% monthly after that. So make sure you know that once you send in your high tokens, you're not going to immediately get all of the happy tokens back. You're going to get 10% of that, and then you're going to get 10% monthly until they've allocated all of your tokens to you. And the same thing for the private round, where let's see, they'll get 15% and then 10% monthly, and then the public round, well, they'll get 20% and then 12% monthly. Okay, and then they'll have a 80,000 happy liquidity pool, and a 200,000 happy tokens will be available for farming. So if, again, there's plenty of options available to receive this happy token, whether it's you participate in the pre-sale, whether you decide that you want to buy the token once it's released, or whether you decide that you want to just farm the token. You're gonna have plenty of options. But one thing I would say, in my opinion, that this is definitely something you don't want to miss. Um, Again, I will leave links in the description down below so you guys can check out these links for yourself. If you want to see how much tokens is being allocated specifically, you guys can go ahead and look through that as well. You can look through the utilities. There will be governance. There will be voting as well. So that is the happy token. So, we're in exciting times right now. Make sure you guys join the Hacken AI or the Hacken Telegram group to get the latest and greatest information. If you're interested in the Happy, make sure you join the Happy Telegram group to get the latest and greatest information. Both communities are super strong, and this is just an opportunity that you may not want to miss. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you found this video helpful, again, go ahead, give me a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you want me to cover something specifically. Maybe you want me to go into more details. Let me know in the comments down below what you all want to see from me. But I will see you guys in the next video.